How many times a week do you fill up your car? Once a week? Twice? Maybe more? Well, imagine what it would be like to fill your car not with gasoline, but with electricity. It runs clean. In fact, there's no exhaust system. Your electric car is comfortable. It even comes with air conditioning. And it's no slouch on the open road either. It will do 0 to 60 in 8 seconds flat. Just imagine. Recently, a team of innovative IM designers, engineers, and technicians did just that. But they not only imagined such a vehicle, they created one. So go ahead. Imagine the impact. The wait may be shorter than you think.
Next week on The X-Files.
Now, the 10 o'clock news.
See, that was a great episode. So who do you like more, Mulder or Scully?
I don't know. What about Mulder's partner?
Krychek? You like Krychek?
Yeah.
What are you, retarded?
What's the big deal?
He's informing on Mulder to the cancer man.
So what? We just met the guy. Everyone has their own reasons and viewpoints, and we don't know his full story yet.
Well, I've seen more episodes, and I happen to know that he sucks.
All right. Hey, can we stay at my place tonight?
Didn't you say you wanted to get dinner or something?
Like 2 hours ago. We have that garden thing tomorrow morning.
Yeah, but I told the guys that we'd meet them for drinks later. We can have dinner there.
Drinks?
Hey, loser.
You guys coming or what?
Yeah, we're coming. It's St. Patrick's Day.
So what? You're not even Irish.
Hey, what's that have to do with anything?
I just figured since it's 10 o'clock already.
Look, we'll get some food there, like you wanted. Get a few drinks, and then we're out of there.
Do they have vegetarian stuff?
Is it vegetarian?
It's a steakhouse, bro.
Yeah, they have stuff.
Fine.
All right, we'll be there in a little
But
bit.
if it turns out that you're lying just so you can see your friends, I am never having sex with you again. What? What are you thinking? It's worth it? It's worth it to never have sex with me again so that you can go to a restaurant. Okay, so we're doing that now. Yeah, that looks real tangled up. Seriously, we have to stay at my apartment tonight.
Well, we'll just cross that bridge when we come to it.
For real, guy. We have that garden thing tomorrow morning, and I already bought the flower pots, so we have to go from my place.
Do you realize that waking up early on a Saturday morning to plant flowers for preschool is the first entry on my official list of things I hope to never have to do?
Okay, fine. You know what? Don't worry about it. I'll go myself.
Oh, thanks for the guilt trip.
Well, what do you expect, guy? We are always doing what you want to do.
No, we don't. I just always have better ideas of what to do.
Oh, that must be it. You're like Don Quixote.
What does that mean?
Maybe if you had read the book like you promised me you would, you could figure it out.
Fine, well, you're like Lady Macbeth.
Explain to me very briefly how I'm like Lady Macbeth.
You're always trying to get me to do stuff that I don't want to do.
Look, if two people want to coexist, then they need to make compromises for each other. I make compromises for you all the time, but you don't seem to notice. Every weekend, we hang out with your idiot friends. We never see my friends. You pick everything we do or eat or watch.
I'm sorry. Who rented Little Women without asking me?
You insist on driving everywhere, even though I told you I don't like to drive because I actually care about the planet.
Then why don't you ask the planet to help you plant your flowers tomorrow morning?
Residence. I'm not home at the moment because I'm out voting. Clayton Gore, 92!
Hey, it's me. I just wanted to let you know, I was invited to go on a trip to Africa with some people to go help out over there, and I've decided I'm gonna go. I'm not doing this to be dramatic. It's just something I didn't think would be good for us, but I guess it would probably be good for me. I'll be at my parents' house for the next few days. I'll see you later, Guy.
Electric car.
So you're flying to Detroit to visit the electric car, take a picture with it, and then you're gonna show that picture to your girlfriend?
Exactly. I think that's really the thing to do here.
You sure?
Yeah. Because, see, she thinks I don't care about her.
Oh. But you do.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I love her. I love how she is.
And how is she?
Just passionate. She has all these opinions about everything. It's really great. Now she's making this grand gesture by moving to Africa. But I think she's just setting me up to make a grand gesture of my own. So, if I do this, I'll show her that I really appreciate all the stuff that she likes too.
But why don't you just take her to see the electric car and you can do that together?
Well, then it wouldn't be a grand gesture. It would just be like an idea that I'm presenting to her. It's like when she goes to these environmental rallies or whatever. She's not really making an actual difference to help the planet. It's just like a grand thing. Show people that you care. That's what this is, I think.
Well, good luck to you.
Thanks. Wish me luck.
So what, we finally decided to acknowledge my existence? I'm in the car with you now?
Oh, I didn't mean to make you feel left out.
Oh, you didn't mean? Well, that makes it okay. You know why? Because you were too busy talking about yourself. That's really fascinating, your whole story about your fight with your girlfriend. I've never heard that before.
I'm sorry, I just...
No, I know that you were just. That's great. That's much better than the story of where I'm going and why. You're interesting.
Where are you going?
Like I tell you.
We have a Transworld Airlines flight to Detroit with a stopover in Chicago. This flight leaves in 35 minutes. Would you like to book it?
Yes. I'd like a single room for the night, please.
Would you like to upgrade to the King Deluxe Suite?
Yes.
Information.
Yes, I would like directions to the Industrial Motors Company, please.
And where are you coming from, sir?
The Blackstone Hotel?
The Blackstone Hotel. Chicago?
No. The Blackstone Hotel in Detroit.
With a stopover in Chicago.
Nice, right? Ray Posner.
Guy.
Nice to meet you, Guy. This is a ZEV 1, our first ever battery electric vehicle.
It's incredible.
She's been getting some wonderful feedback at all the auto shows.
So, like, you guys are gonna start making a bunch of these?
Not quite yet. This is just a prototype.
Hey, do you think I could get a picture with the car?
Sure. There you go.
Thanks. Thank you.
No problem, Guy.
Well, I guess I'm
Want
gonna...
to take it for a spin?
Can't believe how quiet she is.
Absolutely. ZEV 1 is outfitted with a lithium-ion battery.
So how do you, fill up the tank?
Tank? Well, Guy, there's no tank. You simply recharge the battery using a specially made inductive coupling paddle, which slides
this,
into
like,
the...
accelerates as I push down on the accelerator. Like, there's no delay. I don't know if you realize that.
Yes, but be careful. Speed limit still applies to all vehicles, gas-powered and electric.
So, when are these things coming out for, like, the public?
Oh, not for a while. Like I said, this is just a prototype. That's like a practice version of the thing you really want to make.
But there are plans to sell these, right?
Oh, sure. Right now, Industrial Motors is exploring the marketability of battery electric vehicles, like the ZEV 1.
Oh, people are gonna buy them. You just gotta put them out there.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see?
Yeah, we'll see if enough people want to buy them, and if they do, we'll certainly cross that bridge when we come to it.
I don't know that it's necessarily so up in the air. I mean, you guys make a car that runs great, and people will buy it, especially if it's good for the environment, right?
Yeah, but people also really want SUVs and cars that run on combustion engines and gasoline. They like that punch, that gasoline smell. Plus, they like to hear that vroom, vroom. You know that sound? It's comforting.
So I don't understand. Just put in the sound.
Just put in the sound.
But what about the environment?
Well, that's why we made this prototype, because we want to help the planet. But while we're busy doing that, we have to help the people, right? I mean, the battery electric vehicle is a great idea, but she's not going to get you across country. As long as we live on this planet, we need to drive something that's efficient, powerful, and reliable.
Yeah.
And you know what? As a business, we need to think about one thing above all, and that's demand. If we make all these battery electric cars and nobody's buying them because they're too busy buying beautiful SUVs from the competition, well then we go out of business. And you know who's making battery electric cars then? Nobody!
It's just that my girlfriend really wanted a car, but she won't get one because they're bad for the planet.
Hey Guy, I'm with your girlfriend on this one. I wish I could drive my car to work and not pollute the air. But you just can't sell something to people if they don't want it. Not over here in the real world. I mean, you show me how to sell something to somebody who doesn't want it, and I'll show you a guy who's buying something that he doesn't even want from the other guy who has this thing that, like, nobody wants. Whoop, you just missed that turn back there. Just make the next one.
Sorry.
That's all right. You just missed another one. Now you gotta make one of these right so we can get the ZEV-1 back to the showroom. Watch your speed there, guy. What are you doing?
You guys are clearly never gonna sell these. And my girlfriend will never get one, so I'm just gonna give her this one.
All right, this is ridiculous. Pull the car over, get off this.
No.
Buddy, I am serious. Pull the car over.
I'm not your buddy, Ray. Hey! Give me that! Idiot.
What do you think is gonna happen here, guy? This is Grand Theft Auto and kidnapping. You're gonna go to prison. Then we take the car back, and your girlfriend still doesn't get it.
And she still gets it for a little while.
You're living in a dream world.
Hey, the I-94. I wonder if the I-94 runs through the dream world. Let's take it and find out.
I think we got off on the wrong foot. This is a good idea. I want your girlfriend to see the car. I mean, just think how excited she's gonna be. Now, she's gonna expect crazy surprises like this every day. Hope you have 1,000 more ideas just like this one. Oh boy, I can't wait to see the look on her face. What's her name? Where does she live?
California.
What? What's that? Please tell me her name is California. Is her name California, or does she live in California? Are we going to California? Are you driving 3,000 goddamn miles in a stolen prototype that's worth more than you can even count? I hope you're not claustrophobic, because you're gonna be locked up for a very long time after this. You're not gonna see daylight for the next 50 years. Thief, criminal. I hope you know an amazing lawyer who's dumb enough to take your case. Loser thieving scum. Look, we're friends, right? No, no!
Wow, I'm starving. I'm gonna pick up some drive-thru. You want something?
You're going to prison.
Okay. Yeah, let me get a big chef, hold the lettuce, and a large fry, and a strawberry shake.
Will that be all for you today?
Ray, last chance. Okay, what a baby.
$7.91.
All right, Ray, I actually don't have any money, so I'm gonna need to borrow your wallet so we can pay for this food. Let's not make this into a whole embarrassing thing.
Hey, where'd you get this car?
Detroit?
This is a ZEV-1. Omni Magazine says this is going to be the first major commercial electric car.
Hey, you. This man is a car thief. He's taking this car to California. Call the cops. I'll give you, $20. Hey, you understand English, son? This man is a car thief.
Oh, man, that's not cool. Why are you doing that?
Look, Industrial Motors has no intention of making the electric car available to the public anyway, and my girlfriend's never gonna get to drive it, so I thought I'd take it to her so she could see it for a little while before they bury it.
Take me with you.
Oh, no. You gotta be yanking me.
I have money. I can help you get to California.
Get in.
Oh.
Hey, Vance. What's going on, man?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm gonna have to cease my employment here.
Well, you can't really quit in the middle of a lunchtime shift, so why don't you just come back inside?
You've been a good manager, and I wish you the best of luck in the future.
All right. Before I was asking you, now I'm telling you. Get back inside. I know we like to have a lot of fun here, but this is serious.
I'm sorry.
You drive out of this lot and this position's not gonna be waiting for you. I can fill this job in a nanosecond.
Goodbye!
She's so quiet.
I know, right? Hey, Ray, do the spiel.
What the hell are you talking about?
You know, the spiel, where you say about the battery and everything.
Why don't you kiss my ass, guy?
Hey! You're ruining our new friend's first ride in the electric car.
Oh, really? What's your name, new friend?
My name is Vance.
Hi, Vance. I'm Ray. The ZEV-1 has a lithium-ion battery, and the two of you make out with my ass and eat my penis and balls in a big-ass sandwich.
That is not cool, Ray. You shut your filthy mouth unless you're gonna say something about the battery.
Pleased to meet you, Ray.
I'm really sorry about that.
Don't worry about it. It was really cool about the battery, though.
Yeah. So you like this kind of stuff?
Oh, totally. I mean, it's about time they came out with something like this. It's like we have all this great technology, but we're just sitting on it because we're afraid of change.
Yeah, that's it.
I think it's true. Ever since corporations started dictating the way that we live our lives, we've been at a complete evolutionary standstill.
Talk about ignorant. I've seen polls, little man, hard statistics that prove people don't want to drive anything that doesn't run on good old-fashioned gasoline. That's why people don't drive battery electric cars.
People don't drive battery electric cars because they don't have the option. If car companies started not only manufacturing electric cars, but pushing them the way they push gas-powered cars, then I think logic pretty much dictates what would happen.
No, I'll tell you what would happen. Nobody would want the electric cars, and they'd all get rounded up and dumped into landfills. And how is that good for the environment? Yeah, well, snappy comeback for that one.
Guy would drive one.
Guy is an idiot. He doesn't represent the population.
Then who does?
The people surveyed every year by Industrial Motors at auto shows in all major American cities.
Well, you really got me there.
You're the idiot!
Hey, what happened to ZEV-1? Haven't seen the showroom all day.
I don't know. I'll check who had it last.
You don't think it was stolen or anything, right?
What is it with you and everything's got to be stolen all the time?
Someone stole my croissant yesterday at lunch.
What if somebody ate it on accident? That's not stealing.
So you ate my croissant?
No, what I'm saying is that if a person eats something, but it's on accident, that's not stealing.
So you ate it?
This is absurd. You're gonna hold that goddamn croissant over my head for the rest of our lives?
Wow.
I'd like you to leave. Come on, please.
Want some burger, Vance?
No thanks, I'm a vegetarian.
Oh, that explains it. No wonder.
Really, you're a vegetarian and you work at a burger place?
Yeah, I don't eat there. I just work there.
No wonder.
Who are you talking to?
Sound a little hungry yourself there, Ray.
Yeah, you really should have gotten something at the drive-thru. This burger was so delicious, but I'm stuffed now. I even have some fries left over. Vance, you want some fries?
You know what? I don't mind if I do. That's good.
Hello?
Who is it? Give me the phone.
This is he?
Hey, don't listen to him. He's got my phone. He's holding me against my will.
Hang on a second. Shut the hell up, all right? I can't hear what the guy's saying.
Give me the goddamn phone.
Yes. I took it for a test drive, but both the axles broke, so I'm getting it repaired right now. But I'll bring it back as soon as I can. Then you can have my resignation letter because I hate you. Goodbye.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to talk to him? Quick bathroom break.
Should we be worried about him running off?
I think he's afraid to leave me with the car.
Hey, lady, why are you buying a teddy bear at a gas station?
I don't see how that's any of your business.
Oh, it's a secret? You're buying a secret bear? Hey, listen, I'm just gonna reach around here, grab a couple of dogs. That's $20 there.
Sir, you cannot do that. Get away from that.
I just want
that
a
is not
couple
allowed.
of dogs.
If you want the
The
hot
$20
dogs,
are
you
more
must
than
wait in
covered.
line. I have to put the money in the machine. Okay?
There he is. What? He's stopping to eat the hot dog.
He's a hungry boy.
I hope he gets heat stroke. The bastard. Why are they even making this car if they want it to fail anyway?
Because they have to. They made a rule that car companies have to start meeting quotas for zero-emission vehicles.
So, I don't understand. Why are they trying to make it seem like no one will buy these?
They're probably going to try and make it look like there's no market for electric vehicles so they can just get out of doing it. Oh, you would be amazed how many shameless conspiracies are shoveled under the public's nose every day. Every facet of society, right down to the pop you drink.
Pop?
You really think New Coke was supposed to replace Coca-Cola?
Yes?
Don't be a fool, guy. The introduction of New Coke may have looked like a stupid marketing blunder, but it was actually a brilliant long-term scheme. It effectively covered their already planned switch from sugar to cheaper high-fructose corn syrup. It undercut the then-rumored release of a new Pepsi. It increased sales because of the unprecedented novelty, and then it increased sales again when they switched it back to Coca-Cola Classic, which they had always intended to do.
So they made Coke taste like sweetened urine. And that's how they got people to buy more.
Yes, and it established the very dangerous precedent that when corporations piss down our throats, we'll gladly drink it.
Yuck. Just because the girl's name is Mary Jane doesn't necessarily mean the song is about cannabis.
Oh, no, it's just a coincidence.
Well, if you watch the video, it's really about necrophilia.
Well, the song exists independent of the video.
Well, it could just be both.
Oh, like a
multi-layered thing, right.
Could be.
What's this light mean?
We need to recharge the car.
Recharge the car? How the hell do we do that?
You should get off the interstate. We'll look for something.
Look for what? You think there might be charging stations somewhere?
Not a chance.
Okay, Ray said something about a paddle.
Yeah, that's this. So, all we have to do is hook it to a power source and we're in business. Now, it doesn't look like it's going to fit in any outlet I've ever seen, but I'm sure if we slice it open, we can figure something out. It's no problem. Take that. Stay by the car. I'll be right back.
Okay, so what kind of car is it?
It's not a normal car, it's a prototype.
Does it have 4 wheels and an engine?
4 wheels, but no engine. It's an electric motor.
Okay, fine. This guy who stole it, how did he get the keys?
I gave them to him.
You gave him the keys?
Yes, and he drove me around the block.
The car's not stolen if you gave it to him.
But I only wanted him to drive it for a little while and then give it back.
And what did he do?
He kept driving, and he picked up a friend. When we stopped for burgers.
You stopped for burgers.
License plate. So I'm using B Orchid, and he's using Fulgore, and the round's going about even. Then he starts doing air combos, which is like ridiculous. And so I'm dead. And he's about to do a No Mercy. But then I get a last breath, and I just completely devastate him. It's like a 37-hit combo. And I do the No Mercy where she turns him into a frog and steps on him.
Wait a minute, what the hell is the last breath?
It's where you rotate the stick and hit the buttons. It's like you get a last bit of life.
That is awesome.
Yeah. In her other No Mercy, she shows her boobs.
No way. Do you see them?
No.
Well. You two. I'll have Madeline cook up an extra helping of mashed potatoes for him. All right, I'll see you two of you tonight. Bye-bye. Where were we?
I will have this entire department dragged into court.
Now just calm yourself. Detective Sergeant Tinson tells me you come in here to report a stolen car, only it wasn't really stolen, and it ain't a real car.
Look, we don't have time for this. Right now, there are two felons hauling ass across the interstate with millions of dollars in research and development, and you're just sitting here like a fat cow.
Let me just explain something to you before you go thinking something else stupid to say. This here is LaPorte County, which you are currently in. And this here is LaPorte County Sheriff's Office, which you also find yourself currently in. Now, your friends in their little magic car, probably somewhere right about there. See that line? It's called a jurisdictional line. We don't cross that line.
So then, who should I be talking to across the line?
Well, that there's Porter County, and you can talk to them from here if you want, but I mean, depending on how fast your friends are going, they could be here in Lake County, or hell, pretty soon, they're not even in the state of Indiana. They're over here in Cook County, Illinois. And that is one of the most densely populated counties in these United States, so good luck to you.
I just need someone to do anything.
Well, the problem is they're crossing all these jurisdictional lines, and no one county is going to make it a priority.
So let me get this straight. Someone steals a car and the police know where he was last seen and where he's going, but can't do a thing about it?
Oh, no. We put out an APB, all points bulletin. This informs all the highway patrol of the exact make and model of the car, and they keep an eye out for it.
It doesn't have a make and model as an experimental prototype.
Well, we got us a sketch artist, so you could try describing it to him, or you could just tell us what pre-existing vehicles the prototype reminds you of.
Could somebody just take me back to Detroit so I can deal with the Detroit police?
Oh, Detroit, well, that's way...
I know where Detroit is.
Well, the point is, that's way over the line. So I suggest you call yourself a cab. And if there is a stolen car out there, we'll find it.
Do you think people are going to be driving around these things 10 years from now?
I don't know.
I want to think people are going to wake up and realize what's best for the planet and make their voices heard. Because it's really the most important thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be a fight. It's a fight between two sides. Progress and responsibility versus ignorance and convenience.
You think progress and responsibility is going to win?
We'll see. One day we're going to wake up and it's going to be the future. And mankind will have stopped poisoning itself with dumbass industrial waste.
Well, this is the most ribs I ever ate.
So these guys, they work for a rival company or something?
No, they are anarchists. Very much insane. The driver stole the car on a whim because he wanted to show his girlfriend.
Why would he want to do that?
Because he was under a paranoid delusion that it was going to be the last battery electric vehicle in existence. Industrial Motors apparently is in the practice of sabotaging its own creations. It may very well be the last of its kind if you and your men don't get a move on.
Sure, you have nothing to worry about.
All units, be on the lookout for a stolen prototype that, it's a car, but it runs on electricity. Model is reminiscent of the first generation SL. The wheelbase is comparable. Repeat, comparable.
It's amazing that we're sitting in something that is going to save the world from the carbon emissions that are threatening to suffocate all life on the planet,
but it still comes equipped with a cigarette lighter.
You gonna smoke a cigarette?
No.
That thing sucking power from the car?
Yeah, but the energy required to heat the lighter is microscopic at best.
We need to be thinking of ways to add electricity to the car, not subtract it. And also, we need to be charging the car in such a way that we don't have to keep stopping to recharge it.
Okay, you know what? I'll work on that.
Cool.
Because it's the stops that are killing us.
Oh, God, I feel good now. Glad the day is over. Gonna go home, watch some Sequest. Can't wait for your men to apprehend this nutcase. So we can take the car back and crush it into a cube right in front of his eyes. I'll tell you one thing I'm not looking forward to, though. It's going in tomorrow telling my bosses about this. What do you think I should say?
I don't know. What are you eating?
Hot dog. From my pocket.
Oh my God. Help!
What?
What time is it?
Like 9 a.m.
There's no sun.
Put a tarp over the car so we wouldn't be spotted.
Oh my God. I woke up, I was still half asleep. I thought the smog had finally engulfed the sky. We couldn't see the sun anymore.
Oh, not yet.
Hey, I don't think I can take another night in the car.
Well, we blew a lot of cash in Joliet in that Fleabag motel. I think we should save the rest for food.
I think I know a place we can stay tonight. Where are we right now?
Middle of Iowa. We're actually right near where they shot the bridges in Madison County. I saw an advanced screening of it. It's pretty good.
How long would it take us to get to the middle of Nebraska?
4 or 5 hours.
Okay, because there's a place. I haven't been there since I was a kid, but it's like this commune run by some family friends. They would totally put us up.
We'd probably be stopping somewhere around there anyway.
Perfect. Get me to a payphone, I'll call, I'll get directions, and we will be set for...
No! It's all melted! The freezer full of ice cream, it's plugged! Look, they're done this! Oh, the ice cream for the little kids ruined!
So you just let these two delinquents drive off in a multi-million-dollar prototype?
I did everything I could, Jerry. I gave the local cops a description of the model.
A description? Go fax them an actual picture! Why would anyone steal the electric car? Did he see the general?
Maybe he wants to hold it for ransom, so he can get a general.
Hey, Ray. Really quick, I wanted to talk about the little conversation we had.
What conversation?
Oh, you don't remember? Which is funny, because it was only yesterday.
Sorry, I don't.
You said you hated me. I don't know if maybe that rings a bell.
What? That wasn't me, you jackass.
Right, it wasn't you. It was just your voice when I called your phone.
Would you just listen?
No, you listen. I never liked you. We worked together. That's it.
All right. Everything's cool. It's called Halicorn Haven, and it's near Mallard Cove in Gosper County. So just stay on 80, and then we're gonna get off the Plum Creek Parkway.
Uh-oh. Shit.
What do we do? Oh my God. Okay, if they pull us over, we say we're not the guys who stole it, all right? That we found it today, and that we are just driving it back to the authorities because we're afraid someone will break it.
It's all right, it's all right.
Just go. Gun it, okay? This thing accelerates like a son of a bitch. I'm ready, okay? Just drive, man.
I think I'm gonna pull over.
No, if you take a complete leave of your faculties. Oh, we're just down here from Connecticut to check out your local apple festival. See if it beats the one over in Worcester.
Why would they steal the electric car?
I don't get it. You know, but people want gas-powered off-road limousines.
What's this?
This is where we're stopping because the car is out of electricity.
Oh. We are in Gibbon, Nebraska. It's about 54 miles from Halicorn Haven.
Mm-hmm.
If we charge the car for an hour, I think that would just about get us there.
Mm-hmm. Wait with the car. How much is that?
Excuse me?
Yeah, the table right there. How much is that?
$12.50.
Oh.
Hey, why is this plugged in?
It's an art project. I made it. Just trying to make a statement, you know?
What's the statement?
Well, it's in the eye of the beholder, so I can't really tell you what it means. You gotta tell me what it means.
Oh, cool.
Do you like it?
No.
Dude, is this an original Arabian shelf? From Arabia?
Actually, that's from Thailand.
I thought so.
How do I get into this art stuff? I want to make a project.
That's great. I mean, you could just use anything. Art is all around you.
Well, where'd you get the extension cord?
Well, don't do this art. Do other art.
I was just at the antique store across town, and they had this exact same vase for $500 less, so a little reluctant to just say, yeah, wrap it up, because I like the vase, and I could just get the same vase from the other store. I don't think I'll be making any purchases today, but I'll be back this weekend with my family appraiser. He's been picking out all my decorations since I was a boy, so...
Oh, there's a shock. Here you are talking about yourself again.
Oh,
No, hey, don't even worry about it. Why should it be any different here in the Midwest? How's your girlfriend? I thought you were going to Detroit. Why am I in the Midwest? Who cares, right?
Look, I really have to go. Sorry I didn't ask
No,
about...
please go ahead. We're never gonna see each other again, but why should we talk about me on the miraculous second time our lives cross paths? Let's just talk about you both times and me 0 times. Why don't you tell the whole store what you ate for breakfast today?
No, it doesn't have white walls. Because because that would really help.
Oh, okay. I'll call the car phone and ask them to change the tires on the way to California.
Car's got a phone?
No.
That car fella still here? Oh, that thing. I don't see what you need it for. Me, I just remember everything.
You know, there's something about this whole situation that just seems a bit off. I think I'm going to review the tapes before just filing this thing away.
John, that car's gone. If it ever existed to begin with. You remember that little Wilson boy, the time he come in here crying about the flying saucer that done tore up Miss Phillips' begonias? All the time, his hands covered in dirt.
You think Industrial Motors is trying to pull a fast insurance scam in LaPorte County?
Just do the paperwork and file it. Save us the trouble of going ghost chasing.
Vance, good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you. Guy, this is Hubert, a friend of my family's.
Now, Vance, you had mentioned on the telephone that all the stopping and charging was getting to be a problem.
Yeah.
Well, there may be some modifications that I can make.
Modifications?
I do a lot of work around here with renewable energy sources.
Oh, yeah. See what you can do. Yeah.
Let's just move it into my workshop.
Hi, Vance.
Hello. Daisy? Wow. Guy, this is my friend Daisy. We haven't seen each other in like, how long?
11 years.
Guy Fawkes.
Hi, I'm Daisy.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go help out with the car.
So, you guys stole an electric car?
Yes. Yes, we did.
If we attach these solar panels to the car, redirect them through the secondary battery all into the primary battery on the motor, you should be able to drive indefinitely without having to stop and charge.
That would be all that and a bag of chips. How long would it take?
Oh, about a day. You guys can stay here for the night and be off in the morning.
It's gonna help out a lot. We really appreciate it.
Oh, everyone here appreciates what you're doing. It's good to raise awareness about corporations standing in the way of progress and activity. You know, there's something really wrong about calling this the information age, when we're all just idling blissfully in the middle of a runaway greenhouse effect. You know, if you think about it, it's quite the silly species we belong to. Oh, look, I'm the most advanced being on the planet. I'll build roads and buildings with doorways that are just my size, all on top of everything. What's that? We've built too much. Doesn't matter. Here's some vehicles that run to and fro. Say what? The vehicles are polluting the sky and overheating the planet. Everyone's going to die? When? In 100 years? That's all right. We'll just leave them a note.
Is it really that bad?
Well, not at all. I think things right now are just peachy.
Is that real, or is that like another character that you're...
Then they just drove away like it was nothing. If they would have caught us, do you have any idea how much jail time that would have been?
Couple of felonies worth for Guy. You're only aiding and abetting, though, so you might be able to get away with a misdemeanor, depending on the state.
How do you know that?
I'm studying to go into criminal justice. And I watch all the crime shows.
That's cool. Even the Cosby Mysteries?
Yes.
You're sick.
Have you ever even seen the Cosby Mysteries?
No.
Then you don't know. You're characterizing it as a bad show just because Bill Cosby tells some jokes on the side. Maybe this is what he was always meant to do.
Mysteries.
Yes.
Hey, what's going on?
This is Vance. We used to play together when we were kids. Vance, this is my friend Sheldon.
Sup, bro?
So you guys are friends?
Best friends. Daisy, why don't you come by my place? We'll hang out.
I'm kind of catching up with Vance here.
I thought you could help me with that song some more.
Not right now, Sheldon.
Whatever.
You know, if you had plans with your friend, I really don't mind.
Oh, please. One day he asked me to help him write a song. We barely did anything with it. He hasn't mentioned it in months.
Okay.
So, the cops really just sat there and watched you pump gas into a plant for 10 minutes and then they just drove away?
Yeah, it was ridiculous. He must have pumped like 20 gallons into it. I felt really bad for the plant.
Well, I'm glad you stopped by. I remember this time we found an injured flying squirrel, and you helped me carry it all the way to the animal hospital even though I knew you were deathly afraid of it.
Well, you were about to cry, and I was more afraid of emotional girls than I was of flying rodents. Hey, check that out.
Oh, no.
Well, he's probably written a new verse, and he obviously wants some feedback on it, so...
Come on, this way.
We do some organic farming here. You know, we're all vegetarians. Now, I'm not saying everyone needs to live like us, but people should be aware of their environment and take care of it. Your parents ever make you do chores around the house?
Yeah, my dad would make me mow the lawn.
Just like that. You know, the same way that you mow the grass at home or wash the dishes after your sweetie makes you dinner. If you're going to live on the planet, you need to do your part.
Yeah, he just didn't want to pay a gardener that came around every week.
Well, it's even more important for the earth. You know, if we don't take care of our own lawn, we don't get a gardener we can just pay. You know what we get? The self-inflicted extinction of mankind. Recycling's good too, you know, whatever you can do around the house.
No, I think it's about a guy who's trying to quit drugs.
That's what I said, but he said it's about both, like some kind of
Multi-layered thing, yeah. You know, this whole electric car thing would make a really good story for my zine.
You have a zine?
Yeah. Every month I try and cobble together enough pictures and stories I write that mostly deal with the environment.
If you have more issues, I would love to read them.
Oh, you better take some copies with you then. This might be the last time I see you for a while. We better get to the tree planting.
Hey, why do they have to start exactly at 8:14 p.m.?
Because Earth Day is celebrated globally on the vernal equinox. That way that everyone on the planet can celebrate at the exact same moment.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Imagine if all these people knew how many plants I killed in my life.
Listen, Guy. I need to talk to you about something important. I don't know if I can go with you tomorrow. I think I want to stay here with Daisy.
Okay.
Ugh, damn it! No, you know what? I vowed to see this journey through with you, and that is what we're gonna do. It's just I never thought I would find something so great along the way.
It's cool, man. Whatever you want to do.
It's just, you know, she and I were so great together. It's like I haven't seen her like 11 years, but it feels like I just saw her yesterday.
Vance, I seriously don't give a shit.
No, you know what? I realize now that I cannot stay here.
You sure about this?
Yes. I made a promise when I got in that car, and I can't let you down.
Okay, great. It's settled. You're definitely coming with me tomorrow.
Yes. I will see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Guy, I just lied to you. I can't go with you tomorrow.
Vance, you know what I think? I think you've been a great friend, and I could not have made it this far without your help. And I can't think of a better way to pay you back than to give you my blessing to stay here.
No, I refuse.
Well, too late. The decision's been made. Let's go give him a hand.
All right. OJ, innocent or guilty?
Absolutely 100% guilty. You know, I really like your hair cut short like that, Vance.
Speaking of hair, I need to get a haircut. It's been a long time. I was letting it grow long. I don't know. I think I like it like this. I was thinking about taking some transportation courses over at the community college. Learn about all kinds of cars. Not just like the one you got over there, but, you know, motorcycle, ATV, personal watercraft technology.
Oh, do you go to the same school as Daisy?
Well, I did until I had to drop out to go play ball in the majors.
You know the baseball strike? Sheldon got called up to be a replacement player for the Montreal Expos.
And I was accepted for spring training. But the idiot coach cut me, so I never got to play any games.
Why?
Because I took his hat, and I think he knew it was me.
Well, hey, don't throw that away, because I was thinking about taking some classes myself. Because I actually decided to stay here with you guys.
Really? Wow. Well, that's great, Lance. Hey, Daisy, let's go cut a rug.
Ow, hey! I'm still eating this.
What is your problem, anyway?
Have you lost your mind?
Look, Daisy, I just thought you wanted me to dance with you. Why do you make up your mind?
How's that cornbread?
Yeah, I was thinking about getting some too.
Daisy and I wanted to wish you good luck.
Thanks, but I won't need it.
I finished her up just a few hours ago. You ready? Where is it? Where's the Zev 1? Did somebody move it?
I think when people start offering you good luck, you should, I don't know, maybe take it.
Vance, thanks for the wheels. Ha ha ha, ha ha ha.
Has anyone seen the Zev 1?
I think Sheldon took it.
Sheldon?
Sheldon stole the electric car?
He can't steal it. I'm stealing it.
Now, Kirby, are you absolutely sure it was Sheldon?
Well, last night he said he was gonna wait till morning, then steal the electric car, drive down to the police station, and turn Guy and Vance in. I thought it was just big talk.
Hi.
Hi.
Was there anybody in here earlier to report something?
Report what?
Anything.
Tell me what it was, and I'll tell you if he was here.
I don't know, like a stolen electric car or something.
We have to go. Thank you. Okay. Well, he obviously wasn't here.
That means that he stole the car and he took it somewhere else.
Where?
I don't know, maybe Lexington?
I don't know.
What's Lexington?
We just came from Johnson Lake, which is the halfway point between these two little twin cities, Elwood and Lexington. Now, we're in Elwood, but Lexington's much bigger.
What?
But Elwood is closer. He'd have no reason to go out of his way.
Maybe he didn't. Maybe he was on his way here, he got into an accident, now the car's totaled.
Wait.
I don't know. It's a pretty straight shot out here.
What do you mean total? And why didn't you tell me we're staying between two twin cities? Are you insane?
I forgot, okay?
You forgot? You stupid son of a bitch!
Hey, stop fighting.
What do you suggest?
We were worrying over nothing, okay? The car's not here. He probably just stole it for himself.
Probably just stole it for himself.
That's something.
Vance, I want to fight you.
Daisy, what? Hey, get out of my face, jerk.
You're the asshole.
I didn't call you an asshole.
Hey, will you two assholes give it a rest?
Daisy, you know Sheldon better than any of us. If he had a brand new car, all to himself, what would he do with it?
Something stupid.
Where's the nearest barber shop? There he is!
is.
What the hell is he doing?
He doesn't know how to drive. Stop! Leave him alone! Sheldon, what the hell do you think you're doing?
He shouldn't be here. He's a criminal.
Well, it's not your place to turn him in.
Yeah? Well, it's not your place to...
To what? I told you, Sheldon, you and me are just friends.
I know.
I'll be back. I just have to take care of this one little thing first.
Okay. Oh.
I understand your resolve now. We're gonna be all right. Love's wings are gonna carry us through the gates of hell and back.
Move your ass.
What are you eating? Is that shrimp from the restaurant?
It's still good.
That's from 2 days ago. It's been sitting in the car.
When we went to that all-you-can-eat restaurant, we said we were going to eat everything we took. Really, I'm saving us money by eating this instead of fresh food. So, you should be thanking me.
You're treating your body like a toxic dump.
You're welcome.
Hello?
Tracy,
Yes?
it's Guy.
What do you want, prick?
Okay, nice greeting. Is Chelsea still going to Africa?
Guy, why don't you do the girl a favor and leave her the hell alone?
Is she going to Africa or not?
Yes. She is going to Africa.
When?
What are you gonna do? Hijack the plane, you asshole?
Okay, listen to me very closely, Tracy. If you don't tell me exactly when her flight is tomorrow, I'm gonna start following you around. I'm gonna follow you on dates, Tracy. I don't have a job. Think about that.
All right. 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Okay, thank you.
Guy? Leave her alone. Let her be happy.
No, why don't you leave me alone, you joyless bitch?
Who was that?
Chelsea's sister.
Huh. Who's Chelsea?
My girlfriend.
What'd she want?
She didn't want anything. I called her to find out about Chelsea's flight.
What'd she say?
That I'm selfish.
If you're so selfish, how come you stole the electric car?
I don't know his full name. He didn't show me his ID.
Hold on a second. I have to change tapes. All right then. Describe him. What did he look like? Any unique markings, scars, or anything at all?
I guess he was tall. And stupid.
And the little one?
I don't know. You want me to talk about the hour they spent debating what's the best episode of The X-Files?
No.
I've never even seen that show, and now I hate it.
Okay. Let's move on. What's the make and model of the vehicle?
It's not that kind of car.
Amazing. 50 years ago, this was just a desert.
It's still a desert. Now it's just filled with buildings and hookers.
And buffets. Maybe we should make a pit stop.
We only have about 8 hours till the flight leaves. And I'd like to take a shower or something before we... On second thought, I think a pit stop might be a good idea. We're gonna need some money. How much do we have?
3 cents.
We're gonna need a bit more than that.
Okay, let's get some.
I would like to return these.
Is there anything wrong with them?
Well, I got them from my church, but it turns out they didn't need them, so.
Do you have a receipt?
No, I do not.
Okay. Your refund comes to $132.48. This gift card will give you store credit in that amount.
Ah, store credit. Thank you.
Here you go, miss.
Oh, thank you, Sugar. What's your name?
Well, you already guessed. My name is Sugar. But I'm gonna stay away from you because, you're sweet enough.
Picture's incredible. This would be great to own, right? Can you please buy it now? Do you work here? No, but I got stuck with a lot of store credit, and I was wondering if you would be good enough to use it in your purchase and give me the cash amount.
I'm not gonna buy this tonight, sorry.
But you're gonna get a TV eventually.
Yeah, but not tonight.
God damn it! How the hell are you gonna check raise me with a hand like that?
I just showed you how, Hopalong.
Giving away free cards without so much as a face kicker?
I had a 10.
Raise 200.
Okay. I raise you back 1 green one.
1 green one?
Yeah, that's what I said, Lone Ranger. What's the problem?
The problem, computer nerd, is that you can't scare someone with no little bluff like that. You wanna scare me? Bet big. Like this. Raise 500.
All in.
Thank you so much. Good night. Hey, excuse me, are you gonna buy something? No? Is anyone in this store gonna buy any electronic equipment tonight?
How'd you do?
Not too bad. I was only able to get store credit for the stuff I returned, but I got someone to use it, so about $50, whatever's left on the card. You?
About 5,000.
So, if you guys could just help us out, we'll give you $5,050.03, plus an Incredible Universe store credit card with a mystery amount on it.
You're not doing anything wrong. This is just like a fun little thing for my buddy and his girl, so.
That's the guy. He's got solar panels. We didn't do no frame. These aren't real solar panels. He said it was just some for his girl. Be cool, man. Be cool.
Hey, look out! Jesus. Maybe I should drive for a spell.
No.
Come on, you haven't slept. Take a nap.
This is like when Mulder and Krychek are going after Dwayne Barry and Mulder's dozing off at the wheel.
Yeah, and they almost hit a truck.
But they didn't. And besides, Krychek tried to kill Mulder.
I'm not Krychek.
Chelsea likes Krychek.
Why?
I don't know, she's only seen one episode. But she's always got to have, like, an open mind about everything. Like, earlier that night we went to the movies, and she wanted to see that stupid one with Paul Reiser.
Bye Bye Love?
Yeah.
I saw that, it was hilarious.
Looked like a chick flick in disguise to me.
What did you end up seeing?
Candyman, Farewell to the Flesh.
You saw that? How was it?
Well, the first one was better.
I can't believe you actually saw that piece of crap. You'd been better off going to see Man of the House with Chevy Chase and JTT.
She wanted to see that too. The weekend before. I think we ended up seeing The Mangler instead.
What the hell's The Mangler?
It's a laundry folding machine possessed by a demon from hell.
Why does your girlfriend agree to see all these shitty movies?
Well, I think she wants to see them. Deep down. That's why she agrees to go see them in the first place. But she makes her own decisions. Like a few days ago, she threatened to withhold sex if I didn't do what she asked me to.
Like in Lizzie Strata?
What? She told me to read that. Does that contain the key to the sex?
It's a Greek play where the women withhold sex from the men to stop them from going to war.
And how do the men get the sex back?
They give in to the women's demands. Guy, can I ask you a question? What do you like about your girlfriend?
She's got the smoldering beauty of Dana Scully and the free spirit of, I don't know, Ariel.
You mean the Little Mermaid?
Look, she's the reason I stole the electric car. Yes, Industrial Motors plans on raining misinformation on the world. Yes, we're murdering our home every day. I don't even care about that stuff. But you know what? I do care. She cares, so that's why I care. I want her to see this car because I know it means so much to her.
Well, you know, I guess sometimes we don't really appreciate things till they're already gone.
You know, I've heard that. Doesn't really apply to me in this situation because nothing is gone. I'm gonna get the car to Los Angeles, I'm gonna give it to Chelsea, and she's gonna love it so much she's not even gonna want to go to Africa. And then, my new friend, I insist you join us for dinner.
Okay.
But you understand what I mean about how nothing's lost.
Yeah, I get it.
Great. What do you want for dinner?
I think we're in Cronus Valley. Look over there, I think that's East Cronus Lake.
That's not a lake! That's a dry hole!
Well, the two are not mutually exclusive. I'm sure there was water there once.
Vince, you just suffered a trauma. You're putting up walls. Snap out of it.
Listen! You can argue with me about what to call it, or you can accept the reality of the situation.
What the hell happened to the car?
It must have overheated. Happens to my friend's power book all the time.
Great. That's great. Chelsea's flight is in less than 2 hours. And even if we could magically teleport to LAX, she's not gonna take me back anyway. Look at this piece of shit!
Well, I guess that's one way to look at it.
Vance, there's no other way. You environmentalists love to tell me about how the planet is not beyond fixing. Take a good look. This is what beyond fixing looks like.
Not if we can put this fire out.
How? You gonna use water from the lake?
Remember that old riddle? How come you never starve in the desert? Because of all the sand which is there. It's kinda retarded.
While you were stopping to recite that little riddle, the battery burned more.
Whatever, it's out now.
But the battery's still ruined.
Hubert covered the car in solar-powered spares, remember?
But we don't know how to switch them out.
So we'll figure it out! And then we'll do it! I'm sorry to disappoint, but if you want to show me a problem that's beyond fixing, you're gonna have to keep on looking. If you never see chick flicks, then how come you saw Bridges of Madison County?
Clint Eastwood? I realized he had been there a few minutes before. I was lying where the water had run down his body, and I found that intensely erotic.
What the hell are you saying?
Do you see her?
No, but it would help if I knew what she looked like.
Okay, you go that way, I'll go this way. If she boards a plane, there's no way to get to her unless we buy a ticket to Africa. And I ain't going to no fucking Africa.
Check.
Chelsea.
What are you doing here?
Nice message you left me.
I left you a ton of messages.
Well, I haven't really been home for the last few days, so I didn't get them.
What, you couldn't check your messages over the phone?
My what? You can do that?
Yes, you can. Look, don't tell me you've been sleeping at Mookie's this whole time.
No, I haven't. I've been out of town. I wanted to get you...
What? You wanted to get back at me for leaving town? Look, I'm sorry, but I'm not interested in another pissing contest because we both know who would win that. I want to do this, and I know it may be inconvenient for you, or maybe you think it's stupid, but if I stopped you every time you were doing something I thought was stupid, you wouldn't have the Sega channel right now.
I don't want to stop you. I don't want to trip you up anymore. I feel like the guy from Bridges of Madison County, when he was like, I know you had your dreams. I'm sorry I couldn't give them to you.
You mean the husband when he's on his deathbed?
The point is, I want you to do what you want to do. If you want to go to Africa, then you should go to Africa. But I'm coming with you. I like being around you. And I like learning stuff from you. And just please don't leave me, okay?
Big stupid baby.
Yeah, just make out in the middle of the terminal. That's really helpful.
Attention, Chelsea, you are needed at the front desk. Chelsea, guy's girlfriend. Everybody named Chelsea, go to the front desk.
Okay, here's your ticket, courtesy of Tracy's emergency fund.
And you tell your sister I intend to pay her back every penny. Chelsea, this is my friend Vance. He's a vegetarian like you.
Okay, I guess we should talk.
Yeah, about vegetables. Well, I guess you're not going to be checking any bags, huh?
Wait, what have you been doing this past week?
Oh. Well, I flew to Detroit and got my picture taken with the prototype of the ZEV-1.
The electric car? That's so cool. Where is it?
The picture's still in the camera. But then I got to test drive the car, and the guy with Industrial Motors kind of intimated that they don't want anyone to buy electric cars. They want to keep selling gas-powered cars. So I got pissed off and I stole a car. And then I met Vance. We ditched the guy at a gas station, drove the car all the way across country, and it's sitting in the parking lot right now.
Oh my God. What did you do to it?
Nothing. We drove it.
And may I say, you made excellent time, guy.
You FBI?
LaPorte County Sheriff's Office. Detective Sergeant John Tinson.
How'd you find us?
I had a chat with your buddy, Ray, but he was useless. But your website helped me narrow it down to the greater LA area. Then it was simply a matter of flying into LAX, walking out of the terminal, and finding the electric car illegally parked in the passenger unloading zone. I'm not that great of a detective.
Well, I guess I'm not going to Africa then.
Why you want to go to Africa?
Zaire's having spillovers from the war in Rwanda.
You're the girlfriend? Yeah. My wife's always making me do crazy stuff, too.
So, you gonna arrest me or you gonna arrest me?
Well, the thing is, I work under this chief deputy, and he's real big on things like jurisdiction. And if someone were to leave the country, for example, it would be an awful hassle to pursue this perpetrator any further.
Well, you caught me here, so...
He's telling you to go to Africa.
I did find this car abandoned here, though, so I would have to take it back.
But then maybe you turn around for a second, and it's magically gone.
I'm taking the car back.
No, I know. Mr. Tinson, do you think you could give me a ride to Gosper County in Nebraska? Because, you know, my girlfriend...
I can give you a ride to LaPorte County Jail.
Well, if you did, my thing would actually be on the way, so...
Both of you, please, just stay out of Indiana.
Well, I guess I can always just check the goddamn bus schedules.
Well, I guess this is it, Vance.
Drop me a line from Zaire.
Okay.
That's it?
We're men, Chelsea. It's hard to explain.
Well, you have all the time in the world to tell me about it. Our flight alone is 37 hours.
37 hours?
With a stopover in Chicago.
Oh, well, good. I can check out of the Blackstone.
Huh?
Thanks so much for coming.
Mr. Blackwell? Mr. Blackwell, as Chief Executive Officer of Industrial Motors, do you have a statement about the recent chase through Las Vegas involving the allegedly stolen prototype of your first electric car model?
I believe there was a theft recently, but the 2 suspects were apprehended. Most importantly, no one was hurt. And as you know, safety is a top priority at Industrial Motors. Why, just...
Is there anything to the rumor that the car was covered in solar panels? And is Industrial Motors currently seeking a future in renewable energy sources?
We are definitely expanding the scope of our research and development, and that's something I'm very, very excited about. In fact, check back with me soon, because we have some dandy surprises in store. I can't wait to tell you about them.
What the fuck? Mr. Blackwell, we were really close to nailing the son of a bitch who stole this car. In fact, recently we have doubled all efforts.
Call it off.
Excuse me, sir?
Call the search off. No one is supposed to know about this car, and you want to put it on a publicity tour?
With all due respect, sir, the car...
If you were paying me all due respect right now, you'd stop talking. Now, who's responsible for this?
Sir, the car was released by a Ray Posner.
He's gone. Issue a statement naming him responsible and that we're dealing with it internally.
Yes, sir.
Pay him a settlement and then bury it. I don't want the guy. I don't want the prototype. What I want is to never hear the words electric car again.
You hear about that electric car?
It's called the Z1, beat your piece of shit.
But what exactly is the battery electric car?
I don't know how many times I have to explain this. It's exactly what it sounds like. Electric.
What does it run on? AA batteries?
No, it runs on a large battery, just like the car in the driveway.
Bob and I are gonna get one as soon as they come out. You should too.
We like our minivan just fine.
You don't care that it's poisoning the earth?
So what's the difference between the electric car and the car in the driveway?
There's a huge difference.
You know, this isn't even about the car anymore. This is about my mother.
Oh my God. That lady makes me feel like an intruder in my own house.
It's got this inductive coupling socket on the front. You just plug it in and let it charge. So where do you put the gas? It doesn't take gas. Oh, I just bought a whole bunch of gas.
Fine, we'll get an electric car.
I want a divorce.
You got it.
This zine is full of lies. Ray, your break was over 5 minutes ago. Now either get back on drive-through or get back in line at the unemployment office.
As CEO of Industrial Motors, and as a philanthropist in my own right, I find it my duty to be here because the American public has demanded to know the truth about the prototype concept car that is threatening to revolutionize the automotive industry as we know it. So it is with great humility and pride that I introduce the new cornerstone of modern American travel, the General, where power and luxury unite. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the future.
Well, here is the story of a guy named Guy whose girlfriend left him high and dry. He's gotta win her back no matter what it takes. Gotta reset the mileage on his mistakes. Now Vance is a vegetarian dude, meaning his thing, he digs rabbit food. Together they're gonna fight the law, gonna steal the electric car. Who stole the electric car? It's the fate of a nation, civilization, electric cars, electric salvation. Who stole the electric car? The corporate cats don't know what it's worth, cause this little sedan's gonna save the earth. To Chicago, Detroit, and Kalamazoo, the coppers on their butt like glue. And just before things get a little too crazy, they get some help from Daisy. It's a race against time to the LAX, where guys gotta make amends with his ex. With cash from Vegas and a woman's touch, this illin' threesome is totally clutch. I know, right? Shit. Who stole the electric car? Yo, give me 5, so fresh to be alive, for digging the Earth Day 1995. Who stole the electric car? The gas companies better watch your turf, cause this little sedan's gonna save the Earth. Ow, ow, ow. The fuel gauge, you better check it, or else you'll wreck it. Bite the dust like Samuel Beckett. When you're chillin' with a ZEV1, you better keep it charged, son. Kick it, kick it, kick it, kick it. ZEV1, son. Oh, great!